Anderson Rifles presents.
Hey y'all, welcome to Just Killing Time TV.
Yeah, you gotta watch. See it.
What time did watch say, brother?
11:30.
And that means I've been down here for 30 minutes because you were supposed to be here at 11 o'clock. What you been doing? Now let me guess. The ATV backpackers on the back. You done took your stance and snuck them in up under your and Pam's quote-unquote secret spot because you know you don't want me finding it.
First off, you might have been here half an hour waiting on me, but usually you're an hour late, so I figured I still have a half hour to kill before you got here. But yeah, you was right. Pam told me to take those stands up before you got here. She didn't want you to know where she's gonna hunt. So, there.
You see the kind of grief I put up with, folks. It's just, at least you can do is tell the folks what we're doing this week.
Well, we're gonna tag along with Max's good buddy and JKT's own Freddie McGuire. We're hunting here in Virginia. We're gonna tag along with Freddie in bow season, during bow season, his ups and downs, his highs and lows. We got some great buck action in store for you this week.
That's right, folks. Let's get right into the action.
It's about 7:20. It's opening day of bow season here in Virginia. We're in the southern Piedmont of Virginia, kind of on the fringes of the Blue Ridge Mountains. And we're actually hunting a mountain this morning. We're in a little bench that the deer kind of travel going from feeding, which is back here to our east, traveling into this bedding area. We're gonna hang out here until the heat becomes unbearable or something better happens. So you guys stick around and thanks for joining us.
Now folks, if that don't beat all, first day of bow season, and Freddie's already in the deer. Now folks, in Virginia, this buck right here is a shooter, especially with the bow. Let's see if he gets close enough to give Freddie an opportunity. Well, you win some and you lose some.
We saw two decent bucks. There's one small 6-pointer, year-and-a-half-old deer, and one pretty nice 8-pointer that we would have tried to shoot at, and he came close enough, but we had them both about 40 yards, but no closer, so we came in here to another spot this evening. It's basically a little bench, flat area, some white oak scattered through it, some rubs, a fair amount of droppings in here where they've been bedding down here below us and feeding. We kind of got a little southeast breeze at most, which is taking our wind up the mountain. The deer should be bedded below us and kind of to our right. So what they do in the evening is they'll filter up through here to feed on these oaks and just mill around in here. So we're hoping to catch one of them up in here.
Buck, it's a pretty neat contraption here.
Max, this is not a contraption. This is the ATV backpacker, and if you're good, I might show you here in a minute how this works.
folks, I get no respect. I'm like old Rodney Dangerfield. We'll be back in just a moment.
Our Anderson No Lube AR-15 is built with pride in the USA, right here in Hebron, Kentucky. Our 30,000 square foot facility has the latest in computerized manufacturing. Only Anderson rifles have RF85 that reduces friction 85%, never needs oiling, and cleans up with soap and water. Anderson quality control is second to none. The Anderson AR-15, the world's only no lube rifle.
That's pretty cool.
What you doing, man?
I'm on our profile on Camo Space. This guy just sent me a comment, said, Max, when are you gonna teach Buck to shoot?
Hey, keep it up. You want me to show you how to use this thing or not?
We'll get to it. I probably need to show you how to use Camo Space, don't I?
Probably. Folks, let's get right back into the action.
While Freddie's checking in with some of his friends, he happens to look up and realizes that he has company. A little while later, Freddie gets another visitor.
I thought he was coming. He was. I mean, he got right there. That Sourwood hadn't been there. 20-yard shot. He turned. Walked away. Of course, he walked right where we gotta go out. So give him a few minutes. You can't win them all. That was exciting. We hunted this set yesterday afternoon. It's out like $4 and a couple phones. Nothing big enough to shoot. We decided to come back in here and hunt it this morning. And I jumped several deer coming in. Just had another deer come in downwind of us and blow. So the morning's kind of getting off to a rough start. But there's a lot of acorns falling right here on this little ridge, and it don't seem to be quite as many everywhere else. So the deer really been keying on this little hillside. So hopefully we'll get a nice buck to slip through here this morning.
Now, folks, I think Freddie just got his wish. Talk about being in the thick of things. Just look at all these Virginia whitetails old Freddie has around his stand.
That's the deer that I can't decide if I want to shoot or not.
Now, don't that just figure? A buck of this caliber feeding on white oak acorns just a little outside of bow range of where Freddie's got his stand.
Folks, one thing we've learned, your success in the outdoors is always enhanced when you have good products to work with. That being said, we're going to take you to one of our product spotlights this week for a unique product that we find helps us a whole lot in the woods.
And Max needs all the help he can get.
You got to be asking yourself, what am I looking at? What is this mess? One of the largest rifle distributors in the country pitted the Anderson rifle against one of the top leading brands in a shootout. The leading gun was prepped thoroughly, cleaned and lubricated to perfection. The Anderson rifle was cleaned but stripped of all lubrication. It was fired completely dry. This is only possible because the Anderson was treated with RF85, the permanent treatment that reduces friction 85%. The rifles were fired as fast as humanly possible. In less than an hour, the leading brand rifle failed at 900 rounds. An hour went by. Then 2. Then 3. The Anderson kept firing. After 4 hours, the red-hot gun cooked rounds off. No trigger was needed. Finally, the grip caught on fire. After 4,238 rounds and still firing, with the gun on fire, they called it quits. They couldn't get the Anderson to fail. This is that rifle. Look at these close-ups. This Anderson rifle shows absolutely no wear. Can your rifle do this? It can if it's an Anderson. RF85 makes it run with 85% less friction, 23% faster action, never needs oiling, and cleans up with soap and water. The Anderson rifle, the world's only no-lube rifle.
Max, I'm going to show you how to use this thing because maybe one day, if you kill a big enough buck, you can haul it on there. It don't even have to be a big buck.
Funny. I can tell you, watching the footage with Freddie, he might just need this thing down in Franklin County before the show's over.
I think you're right.
So, what all about this thing I need to know?
Now, just to refresh your memory, folks, Freddie's got a big old Virginia whitetail almost in bow range of his stand. Some days you're lucky, and some days you're not. And this old big boy stays around for a while, but then he eases on out to parts unknown.
Probably about time to head to work, so I'm gonna let everything settle down for just a little bit. And try to slip on out of here. We'll be back at 'em again. Well, folks, here we are, back at it again. It's 10 minutes after 4. I moved this set this morning, and if something good happens this evening, you'll probably see what happened this morning. But I saw several bucks this morning, one really nice buck.
Before you know it, Freddie has a shooter right under his stand.
I think I just shot over that deer. I held my 20-yard pin right on his heart. Shooting real steep downhill. I hadn't heard any crashing or anything. I'm gonna and check my arrow.
Man, brother, talk about a roller coaster ride.
Man, that was a close one, wasn't it?
Having that big deer in there, that huge G1 in there, and then that evening, that other buck coming by and just right over top the back.
Just nicked it. Just nicked it.
And folks, I assure you, Freddie spent ample time looking for that deer, but as you can tell, we slowed it down. It was a superficial wound at best. I tell you, it ain't over yet. Folks, let's get right back into the action, see if old Freddie can seal the deal on a big old Virginia monarch.
Set up on a little 3/4 of an acre clover and chicory plot. And I've been seeing a couple of nice bucks come out in this field. Our wind kind of shifted when we got here, so that's a little bit of a bummer, but and it's hot. I got all the way to the stand. Forgot my safety belt. So I'm not up out of a tree stand without one, so I went back, got my safety belt, came my way back down. And we're gonna hang tight. It's right at 5 o'clock right now. And, it gets dark about 7, so we got about 2 hours to hang out. I'm gonna cool off a little bit, slip on my camo, and hopefully we'll have a decent buck show up. I got more deer all around me.
While Fred is watching this little buck in his wildlife perfect plot, he hears something over his left shoulder. He's filming by himself, and he manages to swing the camera around just in time to see what's coming.
Well, folks, I don't know how much of it you could see, but I just shot a nice buck. I'm filming by myself this evening, and I'm excited. I'm really excited. I think I made a good shot. I think I heard him crash right down there. I came in here and scouted this and got pictures all summer and planted this food plot and worked really hard. And it all just came together. I mean, it was perfect. I scouted in here and scouted and spent a lot of money planting food plots and had a lot of help from all the guys, Tim and Dale and David and Max and Scott and Teddy and my dad. My dad worked his butt off up here. And it was all worth it right there, just seeing that. I mean, man, I'm pretty sure he's down. I think I made a good shot. All right, Abby, tell everybody what's going on. Look at the camera and tell Mommy what's going on.
Daddy shot a deer.
Cool. And what do we have right here in the leaves?
What?
And what are we gonna do?
Go find it.
Go find it? All right, hold Daddy's hand. We're gonna see if we can follow this. You tell me if you see any, okay?
I see one.
Okay. All right, keep going. You see any more?
No, I haven't yet.
He may have went in the creek. I don't know. Turn right there.
Oh my Lord. That's huge.
That's the big 7. What do you think, baby? Good. Is that a nice big buck? Are you happy for Daddy?
Yeah.
Thank you for helping me go track him.
Okay.
You did a good job. You found the blood and followed it, didn't you? All right, folks. Well, here it is. My wife and daughter went with me to get the deer out. I made a great shot on him. The exit came out in that shoulder. Scouted him, found out what he was doing, waited for the right wind and slipped in there and set up on him. And he came through. A beautiful deer, nice trophy. He's a big 7-pointer. I've got a bunch of game camera pictures of him, and great big body deer. Just a real trophy for me, and glad I could share it with you guys. Thanks.
Man, that was a big old deer Freddie killed down there in Franklin, Virginia.
That's a big body deer for Virginia, man. That's where the ATV backpacker come in handy, especially when you're by yourself.
Well, show me how it works, bro.
Simple, just pull a pin, man. Even
It
you
is
can use
pretty
that.
simple. Just drag your deer right up on it, right?
Right up on it. That rod gives you all the leverage you want. Close her back up.
Folks, there you go, the ATV backpacker. Simple to use as that. We'll be back in just a moment.
This Anderson rifle shot 5,000 rounds without a drop of oil.
We're gonna clean it Anderson style. I think she's clean.
Anderson rifles never need oiling and clean up with soap and water. The Anderson rifle, the world's only no-lube rifle.
Max, I tell you what, Freddie's got some big deer on his place down there in Franklin County.
You're right. And you know why? 2 words. Folks, wildlife perfect. It
Hey.
is the stuff, man.
What I always tell you, man, with Wildlife Perfect, it's like a field of dreams. You plant it and they will come.
They do, man. That's a fact, folks.
Hey, unfortunately, we're out of time for this week.
Yep.
But folks, you guys stay tuned next week. We got a doe madness show for you. I mean, it's does gonna be hitting the ground with a bow, with a gun. I mean, it's doe madness. And just like we always say, you get the opportunity to take a young person hunting or fishing, introduce them to the sport of life. Max, where you going?
See you on the mountain, folks.
I don't care where you going, you ain't gonna find them stands.